Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that seems to be working. And it's working on there. Working on there. Okay, apologies for this. I'm not sure why my mic occasionally stops working. I've just realised. Okay, so let's just quickly go back. I'll be very quick. I'm going to quickly go through the levels. Now we've got volume. I used OBS, and sometimes my microphone just stops working. I have to go into it and re-add it. Okay, so ES I'm watching for a bounce down here at 59.90, and if you missed my talk earlier, then I'll look to add the levels into the live stream. So that's the first thing I'm watching for, a bounce. Look for rejection along this trend line as it's holding this trend line down around 6,045, 6,040. 6,000 is a psychological number, and it's a big area of confluence, tops and bottoms of candles, so I'm watching that area as well. And then looking for the break and retest of pre-market low into yesterday's low, and then this zone here I'm looking for the bounce. Pretty simple really. SPY is pretty much the same as well. So SPY, same levels, looking for rejection at 596, 597 area. Break and retest a pre-market high long to continue the trend, same as ES, I didn't mention that. A bounce on yesterday's high, and then a bounce down in these areas. SPX levels are the same, I just added one more level in, which was probably there originally, but I just removed it when I was tidying up. So keep an eye on this area, 58, 60, 80. If we're below that area, we can look for rejection. If we're above it, we can look for longs, same as this 57, 70 area. NQ, we're at that rejection point. I said in the video just a few minutes ago, I said this is a high risk rejection right now, which I've just taken, by the way. So I know it's high risk. I'm looking for it to come back down to the yesterday's high area, so I'm going to try and look for profit there. I stopped pre-market high basically. I did take a stop in the pre-market on ES. I was trying to play a level, this level here, point of control, and it went straight through, so I stopped out as we broke out over it. QQQ, obviously trend continuation, break and retest pre-market high and lows, and then we watched the bounce at 501, and then the rejection and the break and retest. The bounce at 509.65, and that's yesterday's high. And now we're back to where we were. Okay, so before I realise, some oil, it's on a bit of a run. We're holding this level. It's the key area now, this 77.45 area. Did try to break through it yesterday, and we failed, and so now we're pushing back up. Watch for a break and retest of pre-market high to continue the trend. Don't really have any rejections, but you could watch this 79 area, higher risk rejection area. Gold, obviously if we do pull back down, then we watch for a bounce as well, the previous pivot. Gold, look at this, right into this trend line, downward trend line, and rejected. So if we're going to break out, we're going to look for the break and retest of pre-market high and break of the trend line. Otherwise we can watch yesterday's low for the bounce, and then keep an eye on pre-market low for the break and retest short. RTY, if we break pre-market high, then we literally will be clearing this entire zone, which is about here. This is a zone we're trying to get out of. So break and retest of pre-market high, come back into that region to hopefully break out of this zone to change the trend. Otherwise we're either accumulating, waiting for a move up, or we're distributing, waiting for the next move back down. We did try a move back down on higher volume with no volume follow through, so potentially we could be looking for a move down, but until I properly look at this. But I do quite like the break of this pivot here, so if we can get out over that area, we can watch for the break and retest. Bounce wise, let's watch for the bounce on this point of control area, which is down at 22.55, 22.50 area. And then if we lose pre-market low, then we would have given all of this back today. So let's watch for a break and retest of that area. YM. So YM almost breaking out over that pivot. So let's keep an eye on. I do quite like the break and retest of pre-market high, because not only we're testing the pre-market high, we'll be testing this pivot here and this area of confluence. Not a great deal of volume, little bit of a volume shelf below, but the main volume shelf is down here on the point of control. Bottoms and tops of candles all the way through 43,000, big psychological number as well. So let's watch this area for a bounce. That's pretty much it for that one. High risk rejection right now. We can watch this area 43,700 for the rejection as well. And then Bitcoin. Finally, Bitcoin, last one. 100,000 is back in sight again. You can see we did break through it a few weeks ago and we lost it again, and we've been holding this 92 level for such a long time. We broke through, a little bit of volume but with no follow through, and then we come back out again. So where do we go next? I did play Bitcoin yesterday. I did okay yesterday with Bitcoin. I'm trying to play it on the Bitcoin futures using MBT. I went short. Where did I go short? Up here it was, and I got a little bit of a move down. It was up here actually. Moved all the way down. Was it the 15th? It was this move here, I think. 15th, 14th. I can't work out. I can't see where the days separate, but it was a rejection of highs. Came down, took some profit, came back out, and I stopped out with my stop in the profit as well. That's it really. So keep an eye on this bounce area down here. 92 still the key area, 100 is a key area as well. So let's watch what happens when we get to them. And then order flow is not doing a massive amount right now. Let's quickly flick to my order flow screen. I'm hoping I've moved some apps now over to a different PC, which I've got to my left, my laptop. So maybe that should free up a bit of CPU power to keep this running without it lagging. I notice it lags first thing in the morning when the market opens. When we get to about 9:30, and there's lots of data coming in. So I've got 3 platforms I've open. I have Ninja, Interactive Brokers, I have my Top Step account as well, and all that. And there's a lot of work for the processor to do. So hopefully a little bit better. I've moved my Interactive Brokers off to my laptop now. Okay, so not much really to look at. Cumulative delta went sideways through the pre-market. Same as price. Big push up, and then we're kind of pulling back. Big push up, kind of putting in this flag pattern. So let's see what happens today. Let's watch the first 15 minutes and get some sort of trend move. Okay, apologies for the microphone not working earlier. Any questions or queries, I'll be on the live stream, which looks a bit like what the screen is you're looking at now. And if not, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will be back tomorrow for more market insight for the day. Okay, thank you for watching.